Look at what the federal government has done today, as we all knew. Today is Saturday, and it's 8/3, murder 83, active shooter 83, El Paso, Texas. Texas equals the same thing as Saturn. Saturn, their god, sun god, deity. You see what they're doing here. Israel, Elohim, going back to Saturn, Phoenician. You see this shit. If all the places in the United States of America, it doesn't matter if you're not from this nation, you know how big this nation is. You know how many towns and cities and places there are. And of all the places, it is in El Paso, Texas. Cannot be a more clear Saturnian ritual from this federal government. What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Saturday, August 3rd, 2019. And just as we predicted last video, look at this event going on in the media. And I'll try to skirt around and dance around all the little technicals so YouTube doesn't take this video down. Because we said that there's going to be news in the media today, a Saturnian sacrifice. And look what they're doing. We get Texas. Also, I saw, so they had a banner talking about a cliff collapse. Yeah, cliff collapse. Collapse equals 38. So last video we said that there's going to be Saturnian, information, stuff about the number 38. Collapse equals 83. 38. Today's 8/3. 3/8. Today's date numerology. Date with 23 life lesson number. That's the 9th prime. Cliff 99 reduced to 9. 3 people were killed after a cliff collapse on an Encitas beach. And look at this. They even have this piece of propaganda updated at 3:38. I cannot believe this. This is how it always works. They do the date numerology first. You can look at it this way. They use the date numerology, and then they use the details in the propaganda, sync it up with the date numerology, and then use their update times in the video lengths to also emphasize the numbers in the rituals. Are you seeing how collapse equals 38, as we just saw in gematria? 83, 38. C is the 3rd letter, O is the 15th. You can reduce those. So O is 1 plus 5 is 6. S is the 19th letter, 1 plus 9 is 10. And then you can do 1 plus 0 as 1, but you can reduce that only once, the single reduction then, so leaving S10, 38. So collapse 38, 83. Today is August 3rd, 3rd of August. I put out a video literally called Murder Prediction. Cliff collapsing, people can die. But now we have this active shooter in Texas. I said it's going to be Saturnian. Look at this. Texas equals 69, like Saturn. 30 like Saturn. Today's a date with 30 numerology. See? Always perfect predictions. And I use the word prediction colloquially. You're not predicting anything. You're just reading the script. You're knowing how fake the news agenda is. Texas 30, 69, 24. Saturn 42 reflection of 24, 30, 69. You see what I'm saying? Saturn rituals. I've been teaching. Texas always used in Saturn rituals. El Paso 23. Today's a date with a life lesson number of 23. They're participating in this event. That's all I'm saying. I haven't said anything negative or anything about this event. I'm just showing you how the numbers are matching what we talked about earlier. And look, 207, Sun 27, 23 is the 9th prime, Sun 9, Saturn Sun ritual in Texas on today, as we predicted. It's Saturday. I said we're going to get the murder rituals, but it's going to be Saturnian themed because it's Saturday. It's how it always works. Calling all these Saturn rituals is just so simple. So it happens every week. So here we get 117 video. When you're at 45, the sum of Saturn's magnetic square, you get 117. The Lima 125, here this 1025 initialization time they have in the corner. See? 1:25 p.m. Eastern time, which in Pacific time is 10:25. So no matter how you paint it, they made sure to get the 125 no matter what. The Lima 125. I cannot believe this. It bugs me. Like, these are such specific rituals. We call them well in advance. I even opened a video, said, like, look, I hope I'm not. I started out the video saying, I hope I'm not too late. Or I know I'm not, because we didn't see any. We scanned. I even showed you a lot of these are from 8/2, 8/2. The only thing from 8/3 was here. I spent a lot of time in this video explaining how we're actually predicting this before things happen. What's good, it's Chigozi. It's Saturday, August 3rd, 2019, and I don't think we're too late for this prediction. I did the quotes, hand quotes, prediction, because it's not. We just read the script again. So you're living out a scripted reality. It's how does it not bother you that this is type of information that people are receiving now? It's processing in their brain. It's affecting their brain. They're being scared. They're worried. They're calling loved ones. They're doing all these things. It is literally controlling their mind. And it's stuff that we're sitting here on YouTube calling out in advance. And yeah, again, I didn't say specifically it would be in Texas, but do I have to? I've been teaching how Texas is the main state used in Saturnian rituals in the United States of America because of how it's the same gematria. That's where they have, the Kennedy, the Kennedy space station, the space station in Houston, Texas, and all that stuff. Florida's also used too, but Texas, space, Saturn, it's the same name gematria. You know what I'm talking about. And that's why they're being used here. And then Thelema, the occult religion that honors the number 93, Saturn 93. El Paso, Texas 38. See, El Paso, Texas, when you write it all out, 38. Today is 3/8. And we're seeing this on CNN. That's all I'm saying. We're seeing this on CNN. I'm not telling you about the nature of it. Yes, is this information put out by the police? Absolutely, 100%. It is. See, police responded Saturday. It's from the police. So, man, it's not me saying anything negative. And you see how it's by the numbers. You see how CNN, which is run by the police, updated at 2:07 p.m. And look at this. Look when it happened. 103, the 27th prime number. Unbelievable. Sun 27. It's a sun ritual in the state of Texas. It cannot be any better. Predicted before it happened. And it's negative. It's not some Texas governor did this and that, which let's look at the Texas governor right now. See how many days from his birthday this is. But I mean, I hope you guys are all my witness. I am being very clear. Yes, did I call this cliff collapse propaganda bullshit? Yes. I'll everything else. I'm not gonna dance around with something like this. Uh-oh. I mean, it is. Let me not worry too much about that. Let's do the governor of Texas. It's still Greg Abbott, this actor for the Freemasons. Greg Abbott, November 13th, 1957. November 13th. 103 days from his upcoming birthday. You see this? I was like, oh, we can look at his birthday and see if we can get this pattern. So, do you see how this is a ritual? A sun ritual. I mean, how can you deny this? Updated at 2:07 p.m. That's 27. In numerology, you drop to 0. 27. And then, what do we get? We get the police telling us the scene is still active at 1:03 p.m. That's 13, but you can look at 0 as a placeholder. So 103 is the 27th prime. So, because I just said you can drop to 0, but they do prime number relationships, so you have to take that into account. It's clearly the 27th prime number. See what I mean? Sun 27, 103 is the 27th prime number. From the governor's birthday, a span of 103 days later. From his birthday is 103 days. If you count the end date from when this is happening, his 62nd birthday upcoming. Right now he's 61, the 18th prime. Sun equals 18. See how with prime number relationships, date numerology, days from the birthday of their main actors and assets. You can see how this all synced up. And again, this is all on the fly. I mean, I didn't look at this before. We just said, hey, look at the governor's birthday. And you see how it's 103 days. Kia David 102. It's also 102. And look at this. Yeah, this is the 103 that they set up here. But yeah, they tweeted at 103. I mean, a very clear ritual. I'm just being very honest and showing you this. I have to talk like this because I know YouTube, every time I put out videos and stuff like this, I mean, it's been struck multiple times, and it's pretty stupid. Because look how coded this is. Shook up, 33, 42, 84, 30 like Texas, like Saturn, Masonry 33, 84, 42, 105. This is Masonry. It's exact overlap. See this? Even reversing the alphabetical order, H is 19. So 1 plus 9 is 10. Shook up, 39. Reducing H1s, it's the same overlap. 1139. So I had this up. This is from the last video. This is the Ohio propaganda, but just for more killing numbers though, killing 38. This is on 11/5. Now we see the pattern. Just a review. But this had the banner talking about the cliff collapse, so I had that up. Active shooter equals 74. By killing. Active shooter equals 83. Today's 8/3. They respond to an active shooter. So I'm just saying, I'm just putting the idea out there. We know how, like, what makes more sense to you? We know how the police run drills. They do. I mean, they run drills. They have to stay trained. So wouldn't it make sense for a drill to be organized and set up by a specific system, and it would all just work out in a way? If it was an organic event, you wouldn't be able to do something like this. So I'm not saying, that's all I'm going to say. Maybe CNN is mistaken in the reporting, and they might be, talking about something else instead of what really happened. But again, I hope if you're new to this channel, I didn't confuse you there. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know exactly what this is. You know exactly what all this. I mean, guys, we just made a video calling out the exact type of theme, exactly this type of thing was going to happen. I don't know what else to tell you. If you want to come here and say it's a coincidence, I mean, there's something wrong with you. I do this every single day. I can. Pretty much every day we can do something like this. So yeah, no point making this video much longer. Walmart super. Is this really at a Walmart? Oh my gosh. One more time. Today is Saturday. We just talked about the sun, the keeper of time, sun 27, that whole ritual. Saturn, the keeper of time. Time equals 47 and 61. Greg Abbott's 61 right now. Walmart equals 47. 88. 88 connecting to time. Think about Back to the Future. 88 miles per hour. The NLMA of the sun, the moon. 88, a big time number. It's at Walmart. This Saturnian time ritual, like, oh my goodness. It really, I cannot believe how accurate we're calling this out. But it's like, it's 8/3 on a Saturday. So that being said, when I said that tomorrow on 8/4, Jesuit 84, the Catholic Church 84, the Jesuit Order 84, and today with 51 numerology, Freemason 51, that are Freemasons within the Catholic Church, Revelation 49 day with 149 days remaining. That's the 35th prime, Catholic 35. All on a Sunday. This is aligning 8/4 on a Sunday. That's all I saw. All I needed to see. The key of David 216. So you're gonna see Catholic Church or the Pope or some Jesuit order themed ritual. So it's gonna probably involve the White House, DC, which is the Catholic colony, or just another terror event put on by your police, as we see all the time, as we're as you know. A fish 42, 33. That piece right there. So yeah, I mean, the quicker I close this, the better. Before you'll stumble on something and then YouTube's like, oh, you said this. Police 33 is still active. This is coded. I don't know if we already decoded that, but we'll do it again. Is still active. 191, the 43rd prime, a Sonic 43, Society of Jesus 191, Government 52. I'm sure there's more here that I'm just not seeing right away. But there you have it. I mean, can't really do a recap right now. I think I was all over the place. Police Department 77, Police Officer 77, the 77-second video. I think this is the recap. I mean, how can this be a coincidence? Again, 207. We can refresh this piece of propaganda. There could be some new information. But 2/7 or 207. That's 27. Police wrote this at 1:03 p.m. That's the 27 prime, and it's 103 days from the governor's birthday. I mean, how is that a coincidence? And I explained why 27. That's the number for sun. Sun is the keeper of time, like Saturn. They always pair Sun, Saturn, Thelema, and these Sun, Saturn rituals. It's on a Saturday, and it's murderous. It's some active shooter, which equals 83 on 8/3. Thelema 64. It's also 3 months and 11 days, the 64th prime from Greg Abbott's birthday. Also, 14 weeks and 5 days. Oh my God, look at this. Catholic 145. But look, this is the main piece. I'm glad we saw this. 14 weeks and 4 days from his birthday. Time equals 144. Judge with order also equals 144. This does have a lot of judge order numbers on it. I really think this is them branding the propaganda as well. But what's the main riddle here? Time equals 144. Saturn, the keeper of time. Saturnian ritual today. Light, murder, and all predicted in the video before it happened. Again, what else you need to see? This happens so often. It's never me too, like, you know, I don't get anything from, I don't care about the praises or shit. It's literally me trying to emphasize that if I'm able to do this on a very consistent basis, and so are you guys, if we're able to do this on a consistent basis, that means you should be able to confidently share this with people. You should be able to not worry about if someone calls you a conspiracy theorist or someone calls you a crazy person. I mean, if someone calls you that, they're completely retarded. You see what I show you all the time. Light 144, time 144, a Saturnian time ritual, as we predicted. 14 weeks, 4 days from his birthday. And again, 103 days. Police tweeted at 103. CNN updated at 27. So we'll close it there. Again, collapse 38, that collapse piece, updated at 3:38. 221, the Bavarian Illuminati 221. Saturn equals 21. Are you seeing this? Saturn equals 21. Updated at the 21st minute of the hour. This is a Saturnian ritual. Oh my God. This is just so, it's just too much. And again, the Bavarian Illuminati 221. Branding the propaganda. I mean, guys, if YouTube, which equals 28, guys, you know, YouTube fits in this. They always do. YouTube 28, like Thelema. This is a Saturnian ritual. Thelema 3528, and don't be surprised if YouTube puts up propaganda. It's like, oh, we're flagging all the videos talking about this. I mean, hopefully, I don't want to get this video striked. Like, I didn't say anything about this event. Even if I said it was propaganda, I mean, it's from CNN. It is. CNN is propaganda. It's not a secret. This could have happened any other way, but CNN is telling me a specific way, so it's propaganda. I mean, do I have to really explain how CNN is propaganda? It's all it is. It's nothing else. It's never been news. It's entertainment and propaganda. Multiple victims have been injured in a shooting at a Wal-Mart. A shooting 44. When you're at 44, you get 144. Like time. You get Wal-Mart with these numbers. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed this. Peace out.